Just check all of them. Check all of them. You see them. Just check all of them. You see them. You get. Um. Okay. I think we don't have much time, so we'll just go over to our class. Can you guys? Uh, okay. So our topic today is like I said, color theory. Give me a few moments, please. Okay. I said our topic today is color theory and color psychology. Okay, can somebody tell me what color theory is? I think I touched it slightly last week. Was it last week? Can somebody please just tell me what color theory is and maybe color psychology? Who can try? Who can try? I don't know. We are few here. Why are we few? Hmm? Why are we few? Hmm? I'll call names. So I'll call names. Ario. Ario, what's color theory and what's color psychology? Just
I
any
think,
idea?
for my own understanding, I think
Uh,
color theory is maybe the way we combine color to the way color is combined.
uh, what of
That's
color
what I
psychology?
can. Ah, maybe the study of color. I don't know.
Okay. Syria. Syria, can you help us?
Is it with color theory or color psychology?
The two of them.
I think color theory talks about how colors are being used.
Okay, color psychology.
Then color psychology, I think it has to do with the emotions it evoke. Colors
Okay,
evoke humans also. Yeah.
okay. I love that definition. Emotions colored evoke. These are English words now. Color and theory. We were talking about color theory. We're talking about the explanations of color, the interpretations of color, understand the study of color, and for color theory. Then color psychology. Color psychology has to do with um, the emotions of color, the emotions that color bring to the human psychology. You get. So this is what color theory is. Color theory. So let's take a study. Let's take a study. Let's take a study. I'll share my screen now. I'll share my screen now. Can you guys see my screen?
No,
Can you
sir.
guys see my screen?
No, sir.
Hmm? You cannot see my.
No,
Yeah? You cannot see my screen.
no, sir.
Okay, I'm coming. Oh, don't worry. you see my screen?
Yes, sir. I don't know where this noise is coming.
Okay. Which noise? Are you hearing any noise?
Yes.
It has stopped too, and we can see your screen.
All right. All right. Give give me a feedback when anything goes wrong. You get, so I'll know what's happening. Okay. They said a closer look. They said now that you know about the color wheel. I told you guys about color wheel, right?
We have not done color wheel.
We did it last week. Let me tell you what color wheel is.
No,
Listen, listen,
we have not done
listen,
color
listen,
wheel.
listen. Let me tell
Have
you
you?
what color wheel is. Can you hear me? Color wheel has to do with um, it has to do with the different color palette. For instance, I told you guys of primary colors and I told you guys of secondary colors. When we have red, yellow, blue, like let's say red is the color, but just follow me. Let me show you. Are you guys in?
Sir, the noise is too much. Yes.
Okay. Now you can see the color wheel, right?
Sir, we can't hear
Okay.
you. The
Look at it.
noise in the background is too much. Yes.
Okay. Oh,
We can't hear you again. No.
you just give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes. All right, you can hear me now, right? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
All right. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me go back. uh I showed you guys something like this. Something you see this circle, this color. This is what we call color wheel. You get now. Color wheel is made up of primary colors, secondary colors, and the color in relation to it. Now, look at what I mean here. There is red. See this place that this arrow is. That's red. Then blue is like red. Um, you know how Mercedes logo is? It's just pointing. Red is at the top. Then the two side is blue and yellow. Then in between them is secondary colors. You now see this side red. This red and blue will give you purple. This yellow and red and yellow will give you orange. Then blue and yellow will now give you green. So I taught you people something like this. You remembered, right? Ariel,
I'm listening.
check your primary colors. Check your primary colors.
Yes,
You
I
will see.
remember what primary colors are.
So let's now that they say now that you know about color wave, let's take it one step further with hue, saturation, and value. These are the terms you might not encounter in daily life, but they are the key to understanding more nuanced color, like all those little paint chips at the home improvement store. Now, look at the example they are telling you. Now, let's go to hue. They say hue. Hue is the easiest one. It's basically just another word for color. So another word for color is hue. Hue, H-U-E. Hue. In the example below, you might not describe the hue as coral pink or light red, depending on the interpretation. Like see, like they are saying here, another word for color is hue, right? So let's run saturation. Saturation. Saturation refers to intensity. In other words, whether the color appears more subtle or more vibrant. Highly saturated colors are brighter or richer. Highly saturated colors are brighter or richer. Desaturated colors have less pigment and therefore less ohms. ohms. Example, look at saturation. You see from the from the down part as it's going up, the color is saturating everywhere. You understand? The red is coming out. But once the thing is going down, the thing is desaturation. The thing is desaturating. Are you guys following me? Are you guys following me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask a question. I asked it last week. What's the difference? Now, everybody has at least a phone, and if you want to edit pictures, how many of you are good with maybe editing pictures? For those using iPhones, maybe you are good in editing pictures. For those using Android or anyone, but you know that you do edit pictures with normal phone gallery editing. How many of us do that sometimes? Hmm? You guys should answer now.
I don't know how to edit them.
So out of everybody, nobody know how to edit.
I don't know how to edit too, except cropping.
Wow. I mean normal phone editing. Sylvia, do you know how to
Yes,
edit?
once in a while I do that.
I know a
Okay.
little.
Okay. I want to ask a
A
question.
little. A little.
Okay. I want to ask a question. What's the difference now? If you go to your phone edit, there's these two there's these two features that is looking the same. I don't know whether it will be in a phone, but it's in a laptop, it's in Photoshop, and it should be in a phone. Is the difference between look at me the difference between saturation and vibrance. Their two is related. Their two is related, but there's a little difference. There's a little difference. There too is a little, but there is a little difference.
I think vibrant is, should I say brighter or kind of, and saturation is a little bit not bright like that. I can't really place it like that.
Okay, let me put it like this. If you if you have a picture, if you have a picture, and I was saying in our last class that the saturation, it if you open the picture, if you just put on the saturation, if you click the saturation feature, and there's a meter, and it will be at the center point. If you increase it, the color will become more brighter. Now, if you decrease it, it will become more darker. You get same thing with vibrance. It makes color pop. The more you add vibrance, it makes color pop. The more you add saturation, it makes color pop. But what is the difference? There is a little difference. Who can tell me? Hmm? Who can tell me? If nobody can tell me, maybe
I thought I thought vibrance has to do with the texture, making the texture pop.
no. It makes the color pop. Don't worry, I would. Okay, let me just explain. Color saturation is saturation is um saturation is equality, while vibrance is equity. You understand? Vibrance make. Do you understand what I said? If you
Please take
don't,
it again.
saturation saturation is
No, we didn't
e-
get you.
okay. Okay, let me know. Let me know. I'll post the video later. I'll post after the class. I'll post the video later. You understand? But let's run. I'll post the difference. Someone remind me the difference between saturation and vibrance. But let's run. Okay. The second one now is value. Value has to do with how dark or light the color is, ranging from black to white. Ranging from black to white. Ranging from black to white. As you can see below, this gives us many different shades from a deeper reddish brown to a light pastel pink. Are you seeing it? This is value. Value talks about has to do with how dark or light the color is. Are you seeing it? Are you guys seeing it? Are you seeing
I can't see your
it? I
screen.
see it.
Yes, sir. Is
Uh, yes, this is it. Let me show you. See the difference. See saturation. Saturation has to do with. You see the difference. See
sir, we
saturation.
can't see your screen.
You can see my screen. Are you not seeing it?
We can't see your screen.
No,
No.
sir, we can't see
No.
it.
Ah, wow.
I can see it.
Ah,
I
I
can
can
see
see
your
it.
wow.
screen. No.
Your screen is clear.
Wow. Those people that can't see my screen, is network is from your end though. Okay, see value. It range
Sir,
value has
today's topic,
value
network is
has
disturbing me, so I couldn't get today's topic.
today's topic is color theory and color psychology. Okay, I seeing it. See the difference. See the difference. Now, they said creating color scheme. Creating color scheme. So how do we put this all together to create professional looking color scheme? There are actually tried and true formulas based on something called color harmony that can help. Color harmony. Color harmony has to do with um, combining colors that combining two or more colors that fit each other. You understand? When we talk about look at it, color harmony. Are you seeing it? Now you can see this you can see this thing here. You can see these These three test tube is different shades of the same color. You understand? Different shades of the same color. Now the first one here is a more darker one. The middle one is a little bit, is not a little bit dark, while the last one is bright. Now you see it in the big, will I call it conical flags, in the big tube there. You can see the different colors. Are you seeing it, guys? Guys, are you seeing it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
They said color harmony uses the color wheel to illustrate time-tested color combinations. We will explore some of the most common types of harmony below. So what we are doing now is color harmony. You get, it's still under color psychology and color. So the first color harmony I want to talk about is monochromatic. Are you hearing me? Monochromatic. Monochromatic. The easiest formula for harmony is monochromatic. When you hear the word mono, what does it mean? What does mono means? Who can tell me?
One.
One.
Eh?
One.
Exactly, one.
One.
Mo- exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Monochromatic. So when we talk about monochromatic, we are talking about the use of one color. I will explain. The easiest formula for harmony is monochromatic because it only uses one color or hue. I told you another word for color is hue. The easiest formula for harmony is monochromatic because it uses one color or hue to create a monochromatic to create a monochromatic color scheme. Listen, pick a spot on the color wheel, then use your knowledge of saturation and value to create variations. Are you guys understanding this? Hmm? Are you guys understanding this?
We are
Are you
listening.
guys okay? Now, don't forget my explanation of saturation and value. Let's go back to color saturation and value. Look at saturation. They say saturation refers to intensity, the intensity of color. In other words, whether the color appears to be more subtle or more vibrant. Are you seeing it? Look at the explanation. I told you that as this thing is going up, the color is saturating. But if it's going down, then the color is desaturating. But value is a little bit different. Value has to do with how dark or light the color is, ranging from black to white. You understand? For instance, if you take a thick red, a thick red, a dark red, and you add white color to it, it will make that thick red to become light red. You understand? So value has to do with how dark or light the color is, ranging from black to white. You understand? As you can see below, this gives us many different shades from a deep reddish, see it from a deep reddish brown, hmm, to a light pastel pink. Are you seeing it? Look at it. Look at it. You can see it's different with saturation. Are you seeing it? Okay. Now look at what they say there. Let's go to that monochromatic. Um, monochromatic. They said to create a monochromatic scheme, pick a spot on the color wheel, then use your knowledge of saturation and value to create variations. To create variations. Example. What do I mean? Now, look at where they wrote formula monochromatic. You can see the colors. I'm not talking about this color, this circle here, this color that is in the circle. I'm talking about these four boxes here. You can see the color. The thing is, it ranges from a very thick red to to light red, and the thing flows to pastel pink. Are you guys seeing it? This is the movement with this is what we call monochromatic. Monochromatic talks about different variations of the same color. Monochromatic talks about different variations of the same color. Write it down. Monochromatic talks about different variations. Monochromatic talks about variations of, because different variations is variations of the same color. They say the best thing about monochromatic color scheme is that they are guaranteed to match. They must match each other. They are guaranteed to match. The colors suit each other perfectly because they are all from the same family. You understand? When you talk about the family of red, for instance, like I was asking you, remember the time I was asking you people about red? You were telling me, you know, tomato red, stew red. You were telling me stew red, um, cockroach brown, and which one again? And tomato red, pepper red. You can see that all those colors are different variations of red. Either one is thick or one is light. You understand? So they are the same family of the same color. You understand? That's what we call monochromatic and color harmonization. Then let's go to analogous. Analogous. An analogous color scheme uses colors that are next to each other. Listen to this. Listen to this. Analogous color scheme uses colors that are next to each other on the wheel, like red and orange or blue and green. You understand? Look at what I mean. Now, I want you guys to see. I want you guys to see this circle here. This circle, and see that point. You see that point here. You can see it's blue. You can see it ranges from it is when you talk about analogous, you are talking about choosing the color that is next to each other in the color wheel. You understand? Choosing the color that is next to each other in the color wheel. So that's what we call analogous. Choosing the color that is next to each other in the color wheel. In the color wheel. Choosing the color that is, see it. They say an analogous color scheme uses colors that are next to each other on the color wheel, like red and orange or blue and green. You understand? They say don't be afraid to play with the palette and create your own unique interpretation. What That's what color harmony is all about. The formulas are merely starting points to help guide and inspire you. Look at another one. Look at another form, another explanation of analogous. Are you seeing it? Are you guys seeing it, guys? You can see it's still choosing the same color in the color wheel. The color wheel. So let's go to the third one. The third one is complementary color. Complementary colors. Complementary colors. When we talk about complementary colors, we are talking about colors that are opposite to each other. Colors that are opposite to each other. Complementary colors are opposite each other on the wheel. For instance, blue and orange, or the classic red and green. Now look at it. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Look at, you see that the red is up, the green is down.
Mm.
So are you seeing it? If you want to
Yes.
choose, yeah, are you seeing it? So whichever color you choose, if it is complementary color you want to choose, you now choose the next color that is opposite each other. You understand? In the color wheel. Are you seeing it? Are you see formula complementary? You see the color wheel. So blue and green, Sorry, red and green. Then maybe blue and orange. Then maybe purple and is it purple and let's say purple and dark yellow, something like that. But you understand? Just look at the
Mm,
look at the
Christmas
complementary.
colors. Yeah, complementary
Yeah,
colors.
exactly, exactly. Christmas colors are complementary colors. Let's talk about red and green. You understand? Nice one. I like that you are following me. I like that you are following me. To avoid, listen, they say to avoid complementary color scheme that are that are too simplistic, add some variety by introducing lighter, darker, or desaturated tones. You understand what they said here? That the more you are choosing a lighter one, that if that you be choosing the two become lighter. You understand? Like for instance, if you choose dark red and dark green, eh? If the thing didn't match, you need to go with you either check light red and light green. That's how you be checking it with you be checking it with saturations. Either you desaturate or you saturate. Either you make the color light, the two colors light, or you make the two colors dark. Notice that you don't make one color dark. You don't add saturation to one color and leave and forget to add saturation in the other color. If you're adding saturation, you're adding saturation to the both colors. You understand? Are you guys with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you. Thank you. See, it's the same thing with this. It's the same thing with this. Guys, are you seeing it? It's the same thing with this. The same thing with this. The same thing with this. Now, here's what they said. They said split. Another one is split complementary. Split complementary. A split complementary color scheme uses the color on either side of the complementary. It's like a triangle, but it's not it's like a triangle. It's like a triangle. Using it's three-sided. Using the one up and the two-sided ones. You understand? Like it's been said here. Split. Like you choose red and light blue and is lemon. You understand? This is color. They say this gives you same level of contrast as a complementary color scheme, but more colors to work with and potentially more interesting results potentially more interested results. So the difference between complementary colors and split complementary colors is that complementary colors talks about two, that is the opposite, while split complementary colors talks about um the three-sided colors, that is the three angular colors or the three triangular colors or the triangular colors, sorry, the triangular colors. You understand? You have to come to the color wheel and draw a triangle. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Let's run. Um, see the fourth one is
We are not hearing you.
triadic color must be a perfect triangle. Are you hearing me? Triadic color must be a perfect triangle. It must be a perfect triangle. It must be a perfect triangle. The triadic color scheme uses three colors that are evenly spaced, forming a perfect triangle on the wheel. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing how they drew triangle here? Are you seeing that it is a perfect triangle? It is more perfect than this one. It is more perfect than this one. These combinations tend to be pretty striking, especially when they include primary or secondary colors. So be mindful when using them in working. You understand? These colors you don't add. If you want to use these colors, you make sure that you use one, maybe use one 60%, use the other one 30%. No, use the other one 30%. Then I use the other one 20%. Or no, use one 60%. Use the other one 40%. Then now use the other one 10%. 10%, making it 100%. You understand? So you cannot just use all of them, and you cannot just use all of them the same percentage. If not, your work will not be nice. You understand? So let's go talk about tetradic. If we talk about tetra, we are talking about four. We are talking about rectangle. Tetra color scheme forms a triangle on the wheel using not one but two complementary color pairs. Are you seeing it? Two, that means it's using two opposite sided colors, making it four. This formula works best if you let one dominate while other serves as an accent. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? One color will be more. You get, maybe you have, that's where you use one color to be like 70%. Then I use others as 10, 10, 10, making it 30. Then making all of them 100. You understand me? I seen it. Tetradic color scheme forms a rectangle on the wheel using not one but two complementary color pairs. This formula works best if you let one color dominate while the other serves as an asset. Okay, let's talk about avoiding common mistakes. Avoiding common mistakes. There are a few classic do's and don'ts when it comes to color. For instance, for instance, have you ever seen colors that seem to be vibrant when they are placed next to each other? For instance, look at this. Now you can see that if you look at this, if you look at these two combination of colors, it's a very bad combination, right? There's how it's doing in your eyes, right? Hmm? It's
Yeah.
looking painful. Yeah. So this thing now is it's a bad combination because the two colors are bright, the two colors are vibrant. The two colors are vibrant. You don't add a two vibrant colors to each other. Is either one must be vibrant and the other one will not be vibrant. You understand? Now look at, they say the solution is to tone it down. Literally, there's a simple way to do it. Start with one color and try adjusting its lightness, darkness, or saturation. Sometimes a little contrast is all your work, it's all your color palette needs. Like you can see, this one is much more better than this, right? You can see this one is
Yeah.
bad than this. This one is much more better. This one is not. You see, readability. Now, in your color combinations, you must understand that readability is important factor in any design. Your color should be legible and easy on the eye. It should not be your color should not be harsh on the eye, especially when working with text. Your color should not be harsh on the eye, especially when working with text. Sometimes that means not using color at all. Means not in every detail. Like you see this one. This one is not this one. The person just combined plenty color. You can see it. This one is not so readable because sometimes some things you might not see them there. But look at this one. You see, neutral colors like black, white, and gray can help you balance your design. So when you do use color, it literally stand out. You can see this one and this one. Which one is more fine? Which one is more readable? Which one is more legible? And which one is more easy to the eye? Hmm?
The second
Is it
one.
the second one? Exactly, exactly. You can see now the second one. All they just did is what they did here. They say they just combined. They use a color and combined it with neutral colors. Now the neutral colors are black, and I told you two neutral colors we have are black and
Black and
white. Black and white. The reason why you saw gray is that gray is the middle. You know that gray is the middle of black and white. Do you understand?
yeah, yeah,
Do you understand what I just said?
yes.
Eh, Gray is the middle of black and white. So the two neutral colors we have is black and white. So what they use here is just the use of neutral colors to balance the design, to balance the design. They said choosing the right color, choosing the right colors. Every color sends a message. It's important to consider the tone of your project and choose a color palette that fits. For example, bright colors tend to have a fun and modern vibe. Bright colors tend to have a fun or modern vibe. For instance, look at this. You can see that this thing in this design they used a bright color. Like you can see there, you can see orange, you can see yellow. These are bright colors. You can see light green. You can see cyan, which is light blue. You can see pink. These are light colors. You can see it. You see, for example, bright colors tend to have a more fun vibe. The saturated colors often appears more serious or business-like. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is color. I'm teaching you color psychology here now. That there are some colors that you use, it will make the design more serious. Now, depending on the job you are doing, if you are doing a more corporate design for maybe a brand, or maybe for a brand. What I mean by a brand is by maybe a company, a more corporate company. You need to know this.
Please, we can't hear you again.
Colors. Colors.
We are not hearing you.
We can't see your screen too.
I said, for example, bright colors tend to have a
Monica,
fun
it seems
or
we stopped
modern vibe.
hearing you at a particular point.
It's not my fault. It's your network.
I'm not the only one.
Sometimes, okay.
Abi?
For ex- For example, bright colors tend to have a fun or modern vibe. You can see this is color psychology. You can see that the use of, depending on the brand you are working for. If let's say if I'm working for a let's say a fun place, for instance, maybe a relaxation center, or maybe a hotel. You get maybe a hotel or a school brand, a children brand. Who is talking there?
Okay, oh, I'll say like an eatery.
Okay, exactly. Like an eatery, you tend to use a more bright colors, because these are places that um that tends to make, the concept of brighter colors. It tends to, you use it for a brand that the brand evokes more emotions. You understand? Like E3, everybody in E3, everybody in E3 is happy. You understand? You can't. After E3 is having
So we are getting a noise from your end.
Sir, the this thing is bad though. I don't it's coming from your end. The network is so bad. We can't hear you. It's so noisy and everything.
Can you hear?
We've not been hearing you for long, a little bit. We won't hear
Can you hear
again.
me? Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now.
We can
Yes.
hear you now, but there is a sound coming out
That,
from
that's
your end.
that's better. Don't worry. What I'm saying is, where did I stop? Where did you people hear me? Where was the last place people heard me
That
from?
that people in the issue are always happy.
Huh? You
That
said?
people in issues are always happy.
Okay. I was trying to pass a message that um, if the concept of those places is a place that tends to make you happy. You understand? So in designing a brand for them, or in making a design for those kind of firms and those kind of brands, your color choice must be a bright color. You understand? Must be a bright color. You understand? But if it's a company, if it's all this corporate company where everybody is serious, you know, you get all this. You know what I mean by corporate company? All this financial company where everybody is serious. You see that the designs there are always corporate. You get, that's what they say. They say the saturated colors often appear more serious or business like. Why here? They say, for example, bright colors tend to have a more fun or modern vibe. You see it. Um, they say sometimes it just depends on the context. With practice and creativity, there is no limit to what you can do. You can see it. This is just a combination of brighter colors and desaturated colors. You understand? You understand? This is just.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
We understand though.
Okay. This is just the combination of light colors and darker colors. Now I want to talk about Now let me talk. Let's talk about the brands that we know. MTN, MTN. You see that the color they use is yellow. The reason is because they know that they are passing this message that if you use their service, you need to be happy. Although sometimes they do not keep to their brand promises, but with the use of their internet, you get with the use of their calls and everything, they tend to serve you better. So that's why check their colors. Check their colors. You tend to know the service, the nature of service that they that they give out. You understand? Same thing with glow, light green. You understand? Which other brand should I use now? Um, mm, tell me a brand so that who can remind me of a brand?
DSTV, multi-choice.
Eh?
Multi-choice DSTV.
Which color? What's their color?
They have multiple colors.
Okay, okay, it means that okay.
Light
You know,
purple,
do you,
light purple, yellow. They have red, they have
do you
green.
know do you know why it's like that? You know why it's like that? Because they are giving you different. Is they are serving you different services. You understand? There is bright color. You see that in that other color there is bright color, there's dark color, there's serious color because of the channels. There are some channels there that make you happy. You get there are some channels that is more serious, like CNN. You understand? Like Al Jazeera, all those news channels. You get all those. So there is a color for that in their brand. There is Nigerian film. There is Z word. There is I think there is anime. You understand? So these are different colors that tend to represent different brand promise. You understand? You understand what I said? Do you people the person that called multi choice, do you understand what I just said?
Yes.
Hmm? Okay, the person understand. Okay. They said you can find ideas for color schemes in all. Listen, they say you can find ideas for colors. You can find ideas for color schemes in all kinds of interesting places, from advertising and branding to famous works of art. Here is it. Now, here, look at what they did here. You notice that the color they picked from here is is from this picture. Are you seeing it? It's from this picture. Is it? You can even use. Are you seeing it? Look at it. You can find ideas for color schemes in all kinds of interesting places, from advertising and branding to famous works of art. You see that from this picture, from this art here, that is where they collected their color. Are you seeing it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can see that they sourced out their colors from this work of art here. Now look at another way of getting inspiration. They say you can even use a web resource, that is website, that is online, to browse color palette or generate your own color. Experienced designers often take inspiration from from the world around them. There's nothing wrong with there's there's nothing wrong with finding something you like and making it your own. You understand? Finding something you like and making it your own. Now we can see this picture here. You can see this cursor here. You can see the cursor there. You can see how they use
Yes.
that four color and they made a design. Now here is what I want to show you. You can see that the amount of colors was not the amount of colors was not the same. One color is higher, right? You can see that. You can see a blue there. You can see pink. Is that pink? You can see yellow. You can see yellow, and you can see green. You can see that blue is like 70%, right? Then others 30, 30, 30. So that is it. That is it. That is it. You see, putting it all together. Every everywhere you look, there's color, and more colors. It can be intimidating to use it in your work, but it doesn't have to be. Just keep experimenting and remember what you've learned about color theory. Soon, choosing great color, choosing great looking colors will feel like second nature. Are you seeing it? You see this? You see this color here? Are you seeing it? Did you guys see it?
You can't
You
see
can
your
see.
screen.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you can see.
We can see it.
You can see.
Okay. So I think we've come. Does anyone have a question? Let's run the questions.
I have a request.
You have a what?
Request.
What's the request?
Can you please move back to monochromatic? I want to take a screenshot.
Okay, I'll send the this thing now.
Yeah, I know, but I want to take the screenshots during this class stuff.
All right.
No, this one complimentary. Sorry, complimentary, not monochromatic. Complimentary. Can you
I
move
look.
up a little bit? Exactly. This is okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Does anyone have a question?
I lost you where you were explaining split complementary. I didn't quite get the difference.
You didn't get
Please.
the difference between what?
The yes, I didn't understand split complementary. Please.
Okay. But you understand complementary, ba?
Yes, I did.
Look, first of all, let me explain complementary. Complementary colors are opposite each other on the wheel. Now look at the wheel. You can see the opposite. Are you seeing it? Opposite. Somebody said that Christmas color is opposite, right? The choice of Christmas color, red and green, is opposite, is complementary color. You understand? Now let's look at this. To avoid
Yes.
complementary color, there are two simplicity. Add some variety by introduce light or darker. Now split complementary. A split complementary color. A split complementary color scheme uses the colors on either side of the complementary. Do you understand? Do you
No.
understand?
No.
Eh?
No.
Eh?
Not quite.
E- Okay, you understand.
I don't understand. I'm just looking at it to see if I'll make sense of what you're saying.
Look at just look at this thing now. Look at this. A split complementary color scheme uses the color on either side of the complementary. Look at the either side. They had to draw I seeing the red. I
Yes,
seeing
I'm
the blue.
seeing.
Seeing the green.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it now.
Yeah.
You can see it here. They say this gives you some level of contrast as a complementary color scheme.
Okay.
Huh? So, but more color to work with. I see it. I need you to understand. Just look at the color wheel.
Yes, I'm looking at it.
I, I just want you to get it. It's complementary. Split complementary is a little bit the same with triadic. But triadic is a perfect triangle. Why this one is not a perfect triangle?
Okay.
Uh, so that's it. That's it. Does anyone have question again? Who else have a question? 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 If you are not in the absence of no question, what of what about the things we've covered introduction to graphic design and branches of graphic design elements, graphic design principles. We've covered typography. We covered typography. We've covered color scheme. I'm sorry, color um, color theory and color psychology. You get color theory and color psychology. So I think I'm done with this month. I think I'm done with this month. But out of these courses, do you have anyone that's a challenge to you? Let me know.
Hello, sir.
I'm hearing you.
Is this all it is about the foundations of graphic design? Just all you've done so far?
Yes. If you go deeper into them, these are yes. But if you go deeper, you need to go back, go online, take out. You understand? You see more. Like for instance, I can't teach you the whole principle. I told you guys to go and study about the principle. I taught you guys that like these 7 principles, and I told you guys to go and check for more principles of graphic design. You understand? So the
Mm,
more you need, but talking about the topics, eh? You need to go and
mm,
this is the topic. These are all graphic design the fundamentals. You get, these are the fundamentals. So you need to go and study more on them. You understand? Are you getting me?
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
If you master this, you've known the foundation. You get, and you need to study from different
Mm,
material so that you gain you so that you'll be balanced.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Any question again? Any question? I'm off.
So, which social media stuff are you on? Is it X or LinkedIn?
I'm on Instagram.
Only Instagram.
I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter, but I'm talking about design. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Pinterest.
You need,
I'm on Thread.
still, you haven't sent your Pinterest stuff.
I've not. Have I not sent my Pinterest?
I've not seen it too.
Okay, I'll send it now. I'll send it now. Send it now. Okay. If there's no question, then I think. Wow. No other question. Rachel, yeah, who's talking? Kaminka. Kaminka, are you there? Kaminka. Kaminka, are you there? Adora, are you there? Wow. All these people that are
I'm
sending me
here.
message.
Adora is here. Adora is here.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Deborah. Deborah, I have something to say.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I
Hello,
can
can
hear
you
you.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, my question is on the analogous, um, the types
Mm,
of color, right?
yeah.
And color theory. So the analogous. Do we have a specific number of colors we must merge together? Because in the definition you said they must be side by side or beside each other.
Uh, uh, okay. Let me.
And from our color wheel, all the colors are side by side, like all the colors.
I think.
So do we have a specific number of colors we can use in the analogous, or we are just two?
Okay. Sorry, I didn't say it. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
I think for a particular design is just like font. You understand? I said for a particular design, um, the maximum is three or four, right? Three or four. The same thing with colors. The maximum color to use for a design is either three. Is three. It must not be no more than three. You understand? It must not be more than three. This is excluding the neutral colors, because neutral colors we don't have to count them as colors. You understand? You know what I mean by neutral colors, black and white.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. So the maximum color they use for a particular project is three.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, anyone? Lusubilo. Lusubilo, can I hear your voice? Lusubilo, are you here?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Are you getting everything we've been saying here?
I managed to get majority of it. I joined in a little bit late, but yes, it was very clear, sir.
Uh, who else? Who is um who else? Tandy, a bit Tandy. I don't know. Melenge. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Did you get everything we have been saying here?
I can't say everything, but I got it. Maybe because I don't know if it's your network or my network, but yeah, I understood what I heard.
Alright. Kaminka, Did you get what I've been seeing here? Kaminka, are you there? Kaminka Yuki. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name well. Hmm? I don't know that she's there. Can you hear me? Bolanle, Bolanle, did you get me? Did you get everything I've been
Yeah,
saying?
but like somebody said, I was playing well. There's someone in between. I think maybe probably your network went off a bit, but I got the
I'm
whole
not hearing you.
50 as I did. Can you hear me now?
What did
Can you
you
hear me?
say? No, I can
I
hear
don't
you.
think
What
you
did you
can
say?
hear me. Can you hear me? Yeah, when I was getting
Okay,
you very well, there's someone in between. I think it was the network. The network went off a bit, so it threw me off a little bit, but I got
I
the
can
rest
hear you.
thereafter. Yeah.
Okay, maybe at least the class is recorded. Who else? Who else? Who else? Onyinye, are you there? Onyinye,
Yes, sir.
did
Yes,
you
I can
get
hear
me?
you.
Did you
Yes,
get
I
me?
got
Did you?
it.
Okay. Um,
Sir, I got
Aderonke.
everything you said.
Okay, thank you. Aderonke, did you get everything I've been saying?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Uh, um, is it who am I saying? Um, Mercy. Is that Mercy? Mercy, are you there? Did you get everything I've been saying? Mercy, Mercy. I don't think Mercy can hear me. But it's alright. I'm kidding you. Did you get everything I've been saying? Oh, can you hear me?
We're hearing you.
Okay. Okay. I think I'll be leaving you guys now. I'll go and post. I'll post everything now, so that I'll not forget this slide. I want you guys to our test will come up soon. Our test will come up soon. And please, Chidindu, hope they have written their names. Hope they've written their names. Hmm?
Well,
Yes, they have. I have 22.
Okay.
They should have their names.
where were the names written?
And the attendance link posted on the group.
Well,
There's an attendance link posted on the group.
I
Just
didn't write
com-
them.
I think okay.
can you hear me?
Damola wants to say something. Damola wants to say something. Damola, speak. Oh,
Sorry, this is I remember everybody's name, but you didn't call my name.
wow. I'm sorry.
So I don't know why.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Eunice.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I'm with you, sir.
Okay. Um. Who else? Who else did I not call? Deborah. Are you there?
Yes, I am. I
Okay.
understood everything, sir.
Okay. 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 I've not called Rose. Rose, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Equally. Is it Equally? Equally blessed.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. I'll leave you guys now, and I'll post this thing now. So goodbye, guys. And like I said, we are having tests now. Do well to go back to everything that I've taught you. Do well to go back to everything that I've taught you. Master it, because you will have a test. You have a test. I will set my test, and just to know if you people are following up. You understand? So, so just do well for your own good, so that your time here will not be wasted. And I hope I did a very good job this past month. Hmm? I hope I did a very good job in bringing you guys in tutoring you guys in the foundation. Hmm? Someone should say something.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Was there any?
Yes, sir, you did. Well,
Okay. Okay. It's alright. It's alright. Thank you so much, and good night, guys.
Thank you too, sir.
Good
Good
night,
night.
sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Good night.